Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Sarah Martinez was a marketing director, 38 years old. She never thought she was an athlete. One warm morning, she felt like she should try something new. She put on her running shoes and stepped outside. She began a slow jog around her block. Her lungs burned, and her legs felt weak. She felt a bit silly, but she kept going. Sarah did not know that those few minutes had already begun to change her brain. 6 months later, she finished her first half-marathon race. Tears ran down her face, not from being tired, but from a new feeling of clear purpose. The constant worry she had for years was gone. Her ideas at work became much better. She felt truly alive, a feeling she had missed for a long time. Sarah's big change was not magic. It happened in her brain. Many people think running only helps the body, but inside our heads, running does much more. Every step starts many chemical reactions. These make the brain change its structure and how it works. These changes go far beyond just a strong heart or lungs. Running changes our brains in basic ways. It helps with creativity and how we focus. It can also help us handle difficult feelings. We often hear about a runner's high. This is a happy feeling after running. But modern science shows that running makes very deep changes in the brain. It can make us stronger, more creative, and more resilient. A simple run can truly make our minds better. 2. Your brain on the move. When your body moves, your brain gets busy in many important ways. A very special protein called BDNF, which stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor, plays a huge part. Scientists sometimes call it miracle grow for the brain because it does amazing things. BDNF helps to keep your existing brain cells healthy and strong. What is even more exciting, it actively helps new brain cells grow. This important process is known as neurogenesis. BDNF also makes the connections between your brain cells much stronger, helping them communicate better. When you run, your body starts to make a lot more BDNF. This isn't just a small temporary increase. The higher levels of BDNF can last, creating lasting positive changes in your brain. This protein is especially helpful in a part of your brain called the hippocampus. The hippocampus is very important for memory and learning. Running literally causes this area of your brain to grow. This means that regular movement can make it easier for you to remember things and learn new information, helping your brain to stay sharp. But BDNF is just one part of the story. Running also triggers the release of a mix of other powerful chemicals called neurotransmitters. These chemicals greatly affect your mood, motivation, and how well your mind works. One of these important chemicals is dopamine. Dopamine is often called the brain's reward chemical It makes you feel good and motivates you to do things. During and after you run, your brain gets more dopamine. This helps your brain to link physical activity with pleasure and satisfaction. This positive feeling makes you want to continue exercising. Another key chemical is serotonin. Serotonin is like the brain's mood regulator. It doesn't just help you feel happier. It also plays important roles in how you sleep, how hungry you feel, and how flexible your thinking is. When your serotonin levels are higher from running, you might feel better, sleep deeper, and have more balanced eating habits. There is also norepinephrine. This chemical acts as both a hormone and a brain chemical. Norepinephrine helps you focus and pay attention better. It also helps your brain manage stress more effectively. Many runners say they feel more mentally sharp and better able to handle life's problems. So, when you put your brain on the move, it creates a wonderful chemical symphony inside your head. This mix of BDNF, dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine helps to grow new brain cells, improve your memory, lift your mood, boost your motivation, increase your focus, and make you feel calmer and more ready to face the world. 3. The happy feeling. Many runners talk about a special feeling during or after a run. They call it the runner's high. For a long time, people thought this happy feeling came from chemicals called endorphins. Endorphins are like natural pain relievers in the body. They were believed to make you feel good and reduce pain. Scientists liked this idea because endorphins are similar to strong pain medicines and they bind to the same parts of the brain. So it seemed logical that they caused the runner's high. However, there was a problem with this idea. Endorphins are very large molecules. They cannot easily go from your blood into your brain. Think of it like a big key trying to fit into a tiny keyhole. It just won't work well enough to cause a strong feeling in the brain. This meant the popular belief about endorphins was a myth. Recent studies have shown that the runner's high is not mainly from endorphins. Instead, it comes from other natural chemicals in your body called endocannabinoids. These chemicals are quite special. They are like the active parts of cannabis, but your own body makes them. The important thing is that, unlike endorphins, endocannabinoids can easily cross into your brain. Once inside, they connect with special parts of the brain called cannabinoid receptors, creating a sense of well-being. Scientists found this out by doing smart experiments. They gave some runners medicine that stopped endorphins from working in the brain. But these runners still felt the runner's high. Then the scientists gave other runners medicine that stopped endocannabinoids from working. This time, the happy feeling went away completely. This showed clearly that endocannabinoids are the real reason for the runner's high. Dr. Johannes Fuss, a scientist who studied these chemicals, said it's like the brain's own cannabis pharmacy opening for business. When these endocannabinoids are active, they do more than just make you feel happy. They also help to reduce pain and make you feel calm. This peaceful feeling can stay with you for many hours after you finish running. Understanding this process helps us see how running truly affects our mood and overall sense of happiness. It's a powerful, natural way our body creates a good feeling. 4. A stronger mind. Running often feels hard, like a kind of stress on the body. Your heart beats faster, your muscles work hard, and you breathe deeply. But this physical stress is actually good for your brain. It helps your mind become stronger against other problems in life. This is one of running's powerful yet surprising effects. Our bodies have a special system for stress. It is called the HPA axis. When you feel worried or scared, this system releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol helps your body get ready to fight or run away. This is useful in short moments. But if you have stress for a long time, too much cortisol can hurt your brain. It can make you feel more anxious or sad. Regular running helps to train this important stress system. Think of running like a coach for your brain. When you run, your body experiences a controlled amount of stress. It learns how to turn on the stress response, but then, more importantly, how to turn it off and return to normal quickly. This process is like giving your brain a helpful stress practice. Over time, your brain becomes better at handling real-life problems without getting overwhelmed. People who run regularly often feel less stressed by everyday worries. Their bodies do not react as strongly to new stressful situations. They become more stress-resistant. This means they can stay calm and think clearly even when things are difficult. Running helps to blunt the strong physical response to mental challenges. Running also teaches you a lot about pushing through discomfort. When you run, you might feel tired or want to stop, but you make the choice to keep going. This choice builds strong mental muscle. You learn to handle unpleasant feelings and keep working towards a goal, even when it is hard. These skills are not just for running. They help you in all parts of your life. For example, if you have a big test at school or a tough day at work, your trained mind can help. You will likely feel more patience and confidence. You will know that you can handle hard things because you have practiced doing so in your runs. This makes you much more resilient. Resilience means you can bounce back from problems quickly and stay strong inside. Running is like doing strength training for your mind. Each time you push yourself a little during a run, your brain gets better at dealing with challenges. This simple act makes your mind stronger and helps you face life's many ups and downs with greater courage and a clearer head. 5. New ideas. Running does more than just make us feel good or strong. It also helps us think of new ideas. Our brain has a special part called the default mode network, or DMN. This network is like the brain's daydreaming mode. It becomes active when we are not focused on a hard task. This is often when we get new ideas, like in the shower or during a walk. Running helps this network work better. When we run, our brain can make new connections between different ideas. This helps us think in fresh ways and solve problems. Scientists say running can open our minds for new insights. The steady rhythm of running, along with certain brain chemicals, helps creative thoughts flow freely. This is called divergent thinking, finding many different solutions to a problem. Let's look at Maya, an artist. She felt stuck and had no new ideas for her paintings. For 3 weeks, her canvas was empty. A friend told her to try running. Maya thought it was strange for an artist, but she needed inspiration. So one morning she started jogging slowly. The first 2 weeks were very hard. Her lungs burned. Her legs ached. But after about 3 weeks, something changed. Her body felt better, and her mind felt different too. While she ran, her thoughts drifted. New color ideas appeared. Abstract concepts for her art became clear. Running helped Maya's brain relax into the DMN state. This made her brain connect ideas that were not connected before. This is how creative insights begin. The simple, repeated movement of running also helped her brain's different parts talk to each other better. This communication is often linked to being more creative. After 6 months, Maya completed her most innovative art series. She said running did not just unblock her creativity, it changed how she thinks. Ideas come faster now. Connections form more easily. She runs 5 miles every morning as her brain warm-up. This shows how running helps the brain make new, important connections for thinking. 6. Running to feel better. Running is not just good for the body. It can be like medicine for the mind. Many people use running to help with difficult feelings. Science now shows that running can be very helpful for conditions like depression and anxiety. In fact, one important study in 2023 found that running worked just as well as antidepressant pills for many people. Both groups saw about 44% of people get better, but running offered extra gifts. It also helped people have healthier hearts, sleep better, and feel stronger in themselves. There are many reasons why running helps the brain. It helps the brain change and grow stronger. Running increases a special protein called BDNF, which helps new brain cells grow. It also makes connections in the brain stronger, especially in areas that control mood. Let's hear about David Chen. He was a 42-year-old man who faced a very hard time. His wife died in an accident, and David was badly hurt. He also suffered from PTSD, which made normal life very hard. David felt trapped by sad memories and always felt in danger. Regular talking therapy helped him, but it was very slow. His therapist suggested he try running. She said the left-right movement of running could help his brain process bad memories, much like a special therapy called EMDR. At first, David was scared to run outside, but he kept going. The rhythmic motion of his feet, one after the other, helped his brain start to heal. It was a way for his brain to work through the trauma. Running also helped his brain release special chemicals that made him feel less anxious. It made his brain less likely to stay in a state of feeling afraid. After 6 months, David felt a big change. The bad thoughts didn't control him as much. He slept better and did not feel so jumpy. He could start to build his life again. 2 years later, David finished a marathon. It was a sign that trauma had not broken him forever. He now helps other people who have faced trauma, and many of them also find peace through running. 7. Running for life. Running is a powerful way to keep your brain young. As we get older, our brain cells can die and connections can get weaker. Running helps fight this. It makes your brain grow new cells and strengthen old ones. This is because running increases a special protein called BDNF. BDNF is like Miracle-Gro for your brain. Studies show that just 3 months of running can boost BDNF by more than 200%. This keeps your brain big and strong. Also, running makes blood flow better to your brain. This brings more oxygen and food, and it takes away bad things that can build up. Research shows that older people who start running can even make their brains younger. Their brains grow bigger and they think better. After 6 months of regular running, people aged 60 to 70 can see their brain volume increase. Running also builds something called cognitive reserve. Think of this as extra power for your brain. If your brain faces problems later, this reserve helps it keep working well. People who run regularly in middle age are much less likely to get memory problems like dementia. If they do, the problems start an average of 7 to 10 years later than for people who do not run. Running helps your brain work more efficiently, meaning it can do tasks with less effort. Running can also protect you from diseases like Alzheimer's. This disease is bad for memory. Running helps your body fight bad swelling in the brain. It also helps clean out harmful proteins that cause Alzheimer's. Running makes new brain cells in the hippocampus, the part of your brain important for memory. This ongoing growth can slow down or stop the disease from starting. Experts say that exercise can stop or delay about 35% of all dementia cases worldwide. This is more than any medicine can do right now. Finally, humans are made to run. Our old ancestors ran for a long time to hunt animals across 10 to 15 miles. No other animal can run long distances like us. This ability to run was important for them to live. They needed strong bodies and clever brains for tracking, planning, and keeping going. Because of this, our brains also changed to work best when we are active. When you run, you are using parts of your brain that have been there for millions of years. This old connection means running helps your brain work its best. It's like our brains are hardwired to enjoy and benefit from running, linking physical activity with better thinking. A better thinking. 8. The finish line. Running shows us a powerful truth. Our body and mind are deeply connected. This simple act brings many important changes inside our heads. With every run, our brain gets help to grow new cells and feel more positive. It learns how to manage stress better, making us more resilient to life's tough moments. Running also helps us come up with fresh, creative ideas and keeps our mind sharp as we age, building a strong mental reserve. This amazing power means we truly can change our own brains. We are not just born with a fixed mind. By choosing to run regularly, we actively help our mind become stronger and healthier. We can improve our mood, reduce anxiety, and gain a clearer focus. It is like shaping a better version of ourselves, one step and one breath at a time. Running is much more than just physical exercise. It is a way to improve our entire reality. It reminds us of our long history, showing that humans are naturally made to move. This easy, everyday stride can prepare us to face the future with a more creative mind, a calmer spirit, and a greater ability to handle challenges. It is a powerful and accessible tool for living a truly better life. What good changes has running brought to your life?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.